Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Couple of people, I don't know if they were joking or not, but a couple of people said they wouldn't mind watching me do some bead weaving. So I'm here live. That's my messy desk, my messy bead weaving desk. Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you. Hi, Angie. Hello. So I'm working on. Hmm, hang on a second. I'm working on something in the dark here. I didn't realize it was going to cause that much of a shadow. Hang on, let's see if I can move something around here and get rid of the shadow. Yikes, I almost lost that. I don't know. Oh, there, that helps. That helps. Let me come. This is going to be a big thunk. Hang on a second. I'm trying. Well, that's not going to work. Well, this is the piece of jewelry I'm working on. And right now, ooh, my hands are causing a big shadow. Wonder if that's going to be a problem. I don't know. Right now, I'm working on filling in a right angle weave. And then on the other side, I'll do the right angle weave and then fill it in. This is me just relaxing at night. Hi, Esther. Nice to see you. So I've done a right angle weave all along this bracelet, this side. And this is a Beadmates 447 design that I am trying desperately to get as correct as possible. I made a couple of boo-boos, but I'm looking and I don't see the boo-boos at all. Hi, Stacy. Meow. And I don't see the boo-boos, so long as the boo-boos don't show, I'm going to keep going with it. And that's a tough one for me to say. Usually if there's a boo-boo, I cut it all apart and start all over again. All right, so the right angle weave has been done on this side. And it's not going to do me any good to tell you about it without showing you. So I'm just going to continue filling in the right angle weave on this side. And then when I got to go up one side and down the other. It shouldn't take me too long. How's everybody doing? Is everybody safe and sound? You tell me that all the time, but you know me, I get the perfectionist thing going on inside of me. I'm going to bring this over this way a little more because I tend to work close to my body. So, gee, StreamYard still hasn't quit it with the focusing and everything, has it? It's either Beadmates 447 or Beadmates 449. I can't remember which. But this ring is my own creation, and this ring is my own creation. And these earrings are a Beadmate 447. Yeah, all my friends are safe too. Thank you, Esther. I'm glad you're safe too. Um, that I was able to recreate, and they came out beautiful. No boo-boos, no mistakes. This ring I did all by myself, and this ring I did all by myself, and this bracelet is a Beadmate creation. Although I turned the instructions off once I got to the bracelet, and I'm kind of doing it my own way. I got a long ass piece of rope on here. Thread, not rope. I could have used 1/3 less, and I think I would have been fine. So I'm just taking a size 11 and going through the side of the right angle weave up the 3mm. Crystal, Rondell, you're in Alabama? You must have got some rain or some stuff going on, some wind. I had a hard time figuring out what color thread I wanted to use because these beads are kind of a reddish violet purple instead of a blue violet purple. And if I put the deep pink with it, it didn't look good. And if I put black with it, it didn't look good. And if I put purple with it, I wasn't sure. And it looks like the purple is working out good. You can still see the rope. I keep calling it a rope. You can still see the thread, but it's part of the design. And I'm glad I went with the dark purple because it blends better than anything else I could have used. Riptides, yes. Riptides, very dangerous things. Hope no one went swimming. Nice way to get yourself sucked out into the ocean. I know all about riptides because I watch Bondi Rescue. Swim between the flags. Can everybody see what I'm doing all right? Hi, Jessie. Well, hello, Jeffrey. I haven't seen you in a little while. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, Stacy doesn't live in Florida anymore. She was nice and safe up in New York. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing good today. I'm doing so-so today. But, okay, I'm going to get close to my body here for a second. You might not see me. Okay. All right. I'm going to go back down. Oh, Jazzy, you should send them to Stacy. Make her laugh. We're in mixed company, though, Jassy. Oh, Angie, of course not. If you can't hold your eyes open, you need to go to bed, sweetie. Thanks for popping in for a few minutes. I really appreciate that you tried. You go to bed, get some good rest. Rest that back of yours. You want it to get better. Geez, every time I move my hands, this thing focuses in and out. You may be back. Okay, just a short nap. Oh dear, yeah, but not. There we go. See, so instead of all loose and wonky and free flowing, I'm filling in those empty spaces between the right angle weave, and it's coming out nice and sturdy. Still very fluid, but at least it's coming together nice. I was really cold earlier and I couldn't get warm, so I had some beef stew and my hands and my feet were still cold. So stupid me. Had some coffee. I'm wide awake. I think even if I take my medication at 10 o'clock, I'm still going to be wide awake. At least I'm warm now. Coffee warmed me up. Your arms are cold? Have Stacy make you some fingerless or palmless arm gloves like she made me. She crochet them for you. You just pull them up onto your arms and your arms get nice and warm. I wear them for a different reason though, but they still keep your arms nice and warm. I should have thought of that instead of the coffee. You have on 2 pair of socks? I have on my fluffy slippers. Yes, I have on my fluffy, fluffy slippers. Oh, all right, Esther. You sleep sweet. Thanks for popping in. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate the thumbs up. They don't work well in the shower. No, socks don't work well in the shower. You are absolutely right. How you doing, Teresa? Good to see you. I'm almost to the part where I'm going to be doing right angle weave again. Right now, I'm just doing the filler on right angle weave. Then I've got to go all the way back up and around to the other side. And I'm going to do right angle weave. Right now I'm just going down the side to get back to where I need to be. Thank you, Jessie. Ooh. Teresa, honey, I have 2 rings for you that I need to send you, and your angel ornament that you requested. Um, And the reason there's 2 rings is because I didn't know which one would fit you. So I'm sending you both of them. And it's another right angle weave, but I did 3 rows side by side. And I didn't know which one was going to fit you, so I made 2 different sizes. And you can just pass along. Well, neither one of these is a 12. These are a beaded 9 and a 10 1/4. And when I put them on my trusty ring sizer here, for the small beads as opposed to the big beads, the small beads, these should fit you. And this is the angel I'm going to be sending you. I just need to put a thread through, not a thread, but a ribbon through the top so you can hang it on your white tree. You wanted this for your white tree. Yep. Neither one of these is 11. One's a 10 1/4 and one's a 9. And if those don't fit, you need to tell me so I can make you another one. Because you said you wanted another one for your other hand. I'm sorry it slipped off and you lost it. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Okay, so here's the right angle weave with the filler. Look at all the sparkle. Okay, I'm still trying to go through. I'm talking and showing off other things. Oh, let me show off. I'm very proud of this. Let me back out a little bit. This is a journal I made. It's 5 1/4 this way or 5 this way. It's 5 inches this way and 6 1/4 inches this way. Whoops, let me come up a little bit more so you can see it. It has a little peekaboo window in the front with some cellophane because this used to be a Prince Elbow macaroni box. I did some momogami on a couple of different shades of brown paper. And when I cut it out and decoupaged it on, it made it look like cracked leather. I have 3 signatures with 10 pages inside each signature, so that's 120 surfaces that you can do something with. And I did the pamphlet stitch and I left little dangles, little tassels, little tails. I left the little tails on. I'm very proud of this little journal. It's the nicest, neatest, most beautifulest one I've made so far. I think it's so pretty. I love peekaboo windows too. Ooh. Well, Teresa, if I can find the pattern, it only comes in that one size, but if I can find the pattern for you, I'd be happy to make you another one. not if I can find the pattern. I know I can find the pattern for it. And, but it only comes, I can only make it in that one size. Okay, where was I now? Oh, yes, I was this far up. I might be able to make it a little smaller by shortening the pattern a little bit. Oh, nice, Teresa. Let me put this back close to my body because I'm working close to my body here. Oh, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to lose it again either. I could try to make something else for you. Although the one I'm going to be sending you is a right angle weave. It's just in 3 rows. Oh, that's good, Teresa. I'm sorry I missed it. I didn't get a notification for it. Okay, now I've got to work my way around to this pearl. And I'm going to make the joining link, and then I'm going to do right angle weave from there. So I've got to make my way around. So I got to go through the pearl and go this way. A bezel. What kind of bezel? There's a netted bezel, there's a peyote bezel, And then there's a basic layered bezel. And do you want to make a bezel that just goes around the edge, or do you want to make a bezel that covers the whole entire back of your piece? Depends on what you're trying to bezel. Whatever you can learn with your bitty brain. I have a book all about bezeling, nothing but bezels and embellishing the bezel. Once it's done, it teaches you how to embellish the bezel. But I put it away, so I can't tell you what the name of it is because I don't have it out. Cripe. I will try to remember to get the name of that book for you, Teresa, because it's an excellent, excellent book. And I love how it's put together with pictures and words. I'm almost to the other side now. Hi, Maritza. Glad you could make it. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now I'm on the other side. I'm where I need to be. Laughing at your own jokes. uh, all right. So now I need to put 4 11-0s and go back through the purl I'm coming out of. Then go up to 11-0s. This is just the hinge. 11-0s, add an 11-0. Go back down to 11-0s. Go back through the pearl. Go back down through the 11 O's, but I gotta skip the one I just added. So it makes a little square. Or a little point, not a square, but it makes a point. There, see? It made a point. Right there. Okay, back through the pearl. Hmm. Back through the two 11 O's and the 1.11 O. There we go. Hmm. There we go. Let me fix my thread just a little bit here. All right. Now I need to start on the other side with my rondelles, my 11 O's, which I need some more of. All right. Now, I have this bead at the point. I'm going to grab 3 beads. I'm going to grab a 3mm pearl or a rondelle, an 11 O seed bead, and another 3mm crystal rondelle. And I'm going to go in the opposite side of the same bead that I'm coming out of. And it creates a square, which is why it's called a right angle weave, because everything's at a right angle. It's hard to see the actual square when you're using beads that are different sizes. And using beads that are all the same size, it makes a perfect little square. Okay, I'm going to borrow the bead that's here already. And I'm going to grab a rondelle, an 11 O, and a rondelle. And I'm going to go back in the opposite side of the bead that I'm coming out of. And I've made a square. With the top is this 11-0. Whoops. The side is that rondelle. The bottom is this 11-0. And the side is this rondelle. And I want to be coming out of this 11-0B. So I just go down the rondelle and the 11-0. And I'm going to do that 14 more times. Dun, dun. Oops. Dun, 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 dun. And now I'm just concentrating, so I'm not being very talkative. I'm sorry. Is my chat frozen or is everybody sleeping? Aw, thanks, Sherry. I appreciate that. I don't always think I'm that good. So I got a couple of people's opinion already. Let me ask chat. Should I start an Etsy store and put my jewelry in an Etsy store? My jewelry and my ornaments? Stacy's not sleeping. Jassie's not sleeping. Don't smack your head, Stacy. You're just going to give yourself a headache. I don't know much about selling on Etsy. I heard it takes a lot of your profit, but I don't know. See, I know somebody who has an Etsy store, but she just doesn't spend time with it. And I have time to spend with it. So I don't know. I hear good things and I hear bad things. So I'm really I flummoxed. How's that for a word? I flummoxed. Guess I won't know till I try it, right? Yeah. I know if I make over a certain amount, they start deducting from my disability. But I honestly don't think I'll make over that much. Right. I guess the best thing for me to do is just go to the Etsy site and look into it and do some research and figure it all out. Okay, Sherry, take your time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 more to go. Yeah, I've heard both positive and negative about it too. I think my best bet is to just go on Etsy and search it out. Well, thanks for the info, guys. I was just curious to know what you guys thought. My sunshine, sunshine, make me happy when skies are clear. I'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Two more. Okay, now, see how bare naked this side looks with just the one right angle weave? And see how nice and full and complete this side looks? I'm going to do the same thing now to this side. I'm going to allow for some jump rings on this end. And then I'm going to fill in between each and every right angle weave. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh, okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. Let that happen now and not after I mailed it out. There. Get that one on. And now coming out that side, so I need an 11-0 to go through here. And so on and so forth down the line. And that's how you fill it in. Because it's kind of weak and wobbly and wonky if you don't fill it in. Last night at me goodbye. Now it's you here. Back in the city when nothing is clear. Thoughts of me and you bringing us near and telling me you. Okay. Welcome back, Sherry. Okay, I'm at the other end, so I'm going to add one more size 11. I'm going to go through that point, size 11. Come on, don't make a knot. Good job. And then take one more size 11 and go through millimeter. There, one side's sturdy. Now let's get the other side sturdy. Almost done. Okay, and then 11 through the base 11 through the other 11. There we go. There. Well, hello, freckle-faced artist. How are you? Thank you for dropping in. Thank you, Sherry. Now I just need to I need to make some knots in the work so that they don't show. But before I do that, I'm actually going to cut my thread some because a lot of it is getting frayed and yucky to work with. So I'm going to thread my needle from here and work with a much shorter thread. There we go. Thank you, Stacy. I'm still working on Stacy's bracelet. I keep trying to make it very ornate, and I don't see her as very ornate, so I take it all apart and I start again. I want to make it simple and elegant, but yet simple for like everyday wear. If she wanted to wear it every day, she could. Okay, so there's one knot. There's two knots. One. 5 knots. There, that should be good. Let me just weave the tail in now. Hey, let go. Okay. Now let me add. The mic got muted somehow. I hope I wasn't talking to nobody. See if I can put this on. There. There. All done. Alrighty. That is all for tonight. I'm going to say good night. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you coming in and spending some time with me while I do some bead weaving. And I have to go take my medication. Good night, Sherry. Good night, Stacy. Good night, Jassy. Good night, Freckles. Who else is in here? Well, everybody else too. And thanks to the people who were in the balcony. I appreciate you for being here. Thanks for all the thumbs up, everybody. I greatly appreciate that too. Have a good night. Bye for now, meow.